As the cost of living increases, a lot more individuals and families are deciding to move abroad. Or maybe they have a company transfer to another country. Well, either way, you need to find a reliable international relocation mover that understands how it all works. On today's show, we'll find out everything you need to know to make that big move to another country safely and securely. Joining me now via Skype is Gethin Dalton. He is the Vice President for Global Sales for BLUEmove International Relocation and is here to answer the many questions about relocating to another country. Gethin, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much, Andy. I appreciate it.
Okay, so let's get into this now, because this is really interesting for a lot of people who are watching this. How did BLUEmove come about?
Well, the founder, Mark Spitzer, worked for a US major van line for a number of years. Mm-hmm. When he found them to be inflexible and couldn't provide the services that his customers expected, he decided to form BLUEmove International Relocation. Mm-hmm. 11 years later, it's highly respected both here in the US and overseas, and he's always worked on the assumption it's not about ideas, it's how those ideas are implemented.
Mm. Okay, so tell us about some of the things that BLUEmove does that makes you different than other companies.
Well, we have a collective management of 105 years, mm-hmm. And we try and use that experience to provide a 100% personal service to our customers, which is a cliche, but it is really important. I think where we are head and shoulders above our competition is where we turn a negative into a positive. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that we can provide 50 moves without a problem. It's a question of how you deal with that problem to the ultimate satisfaction of the customer.
So what are some of the things that moving to another country, what should people be aware of?
Well, consider that you're moving your household and personal effects, which you've collected over the years from your grandmother and your father-in-law, mm-hmm. and they are your worldly possessions. You're going to move them from one country to another. It is critical that you use a moving company that has a high level of integrity, that is honest, and will do what he says he will do. And that's the most important aspect.
Okay. How has the industry changed over the past 10 years, the past decade, really?
Well, the industry has changed considerably since the advent of the internet. It's allowed us to introduce new methods and new systems for the benefit of ourselves and certainly for our customers. The globalization has allowed the market to expand considerably, which is good for moving companies, but of course there are moving companies that can do the job well, and there are others that have joined the market since the volume has expanded to such a degree. Digital photography has changed the whole manner in which way we prepare for a move. We take photographs of items that require special packing and preparation, and we take videos of the access so that the crew is fully aware before the move takes place of exactly what he can expect. This also helps with regard to insurance. When you're filling out a insurance valuation, you can support it with photographs of specific pieces.
Okay, and that also brings us into another question that I have, and that is what should be some of the warning signs or risks to watch out for from international moving companies?
Well, it's really important that a residence survey is performed by the moving company. If you get a moving company on the line that tells you, well, just give me the name of, just give me the list of goods that you have in your house that you intend shipping, and I'll work up a price for you, no problem. And by the way, if you hear from a company that's going to give you a price X, we'll either meet it or we'll give you a discount. That doesn't serve any purpose whatsoever. It's critical that a residence survey is performed.
So how can a potential customer be sure that the movers in another country are properly vetted?
Well, the best way of vetting the foreign agent is by the selection process of your moving company, because the moving company is responsible for the total process from beginning to end. So his selection of the agent is really important. He needs to select an agent that he's familiar with, has a strong relationship with over several years, knows exactly what the services he can and cannot provide, and also has a succinct understanding of this pricing. In addition to that, you can contact the IAM, which is the International Association of Movers in Washington, D.C., who will vet your customer.
Okay, is there any kind of special insurance that is involved with this that should be bought?
Well, every move must be insured. It's really important, and it should be an all-risk insurance policy that incorporates a clause that has a non-deductible on it. To have an insurance policy without a non-deductible is not clever.
Any details about the insurance?
The insurance is an all-risk insurance specifically for household goods moving.
Okay. So can you give our viewers some tips as to what to look out for an international move to go smoothly?
Well, planning is key. As you as a customer that's intending to move from New York to London, make sure you plan well beforehand, determine exactly what items you want to ship and those items that you intend to leave behind. Ideally, in a situation where you're moving, if you can move it door to door without any intermittent storage, this will reduce the handling and, of course, reduce the risk. And of course, it reduces the cost and keeps the cost down to the absolute minimum.
Okay, great. Well, this is a great topic because a lot of people are moving around the world these days. And any other final thoughts that you can give our viewers?
The resident survey is key, and the selection of the moving company of your choice is really important. There are lots of rats and mice in this business, and I definitely believe that you should obtain references from friends that have moved internationally before, or certainly the 5-star references that are freely available on Google, Yelp, Facebook, etc. It's an important issue, and you should be very aware of their integrity and service availability.
Okay, great. Well, thank you for joining us today on the program.
Thank you very much, Andy.
Okay, great. And we've been speaking to Gethin Dalton, and he's the Vice President of Global Sales for Blue Move International Relocation. And also, you can visit their website at www.blue-move.com. And that's our program for today. Thanks for joining us. I'm Andy Zajac. See you next time.